guys, Captain Mitchell Geisler, Fire Prevention Officer for St. Tammany Fire District number 11 in Pearl River, Louisiana. Today I want to talk to you about an important phone number that you should call if there is ever an emergency. That number is 911. Now before we dial that number, what is an emergency? So if we lost our school bag, is that an emergency?
No.
No, that's not an emergency. What if we can't find our clothes, our uniforms for school? Is that an emergency?
No.
Nope, that's not an emergency either. What about if there's a bad guy trying to get into our door? Is that an emergency?
Yes.
Yes, that would be an emergency. You can call 911 for that. What if there's a fire?
Yes.
Yep, that's an emergency too. We want to make sure we call 911 for that also. What if somebody is hurt? What if there's somebody bleeding, or they can't breathe, or they have a broken bone?
Yes.
Yep, that's an emergency too. We want to call 911 for that as well. So when you call 911, they're going to ask you a series of questions. They're going to ask you what type of an emergency you have. So you want to tell them somebody's hurt, or there's a fire, or there's a bad guy. They're going to ask you your name, your phone number, and your address. So it's very important to know what your phone number is, and it's also very, very important to know where you live. So make sure you practice knowing your phone number and knowing your address. Stay on the phone with them. They're going to make sure that you stay safe, and they're going to make sure that whoever needs to respond is on their way, whether it's the fire department or an ambulance or the police department. Now, this number is so important. We talked about what's not an emergency. We want to make sure we don't call this number just for fun.